butterflies. Hey, butterflies. Welcome back to Evolving Ooh, I like this one. Welcome back to Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Doctress. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all the channel members, as well as the members over on my website. Thank you for your continued support here on the channel as well. So I felt a grandmother message coming through in here as I was like meditating on the divine soul message. So a divine soul message will be going into the membership area in the next couple days. But this grandmother message came through, and it felt like it was from a grandmother and a great grandmother on your mother's side. And as I say that, here come the birds, and you could probably hear them. And it came with a vision. It came with a vision, a very beautiful vision, actually. And so that's what we're going to tap into today's conversation. All questions about personal readings, all of my classes, certifications. I also have my weekend specials for the holiday. They are listed down below in the pinned comment. Just go to that link, and that link will take you to all of the specials that I have for this weekend of all of my services that are like basically 50% off. So definitely check that out with limited availability. So this energy, y'all. So the vision that came with this, it was you being in a bathtub, meditating, feeling, vibrating. And as you found yourself getting more at peace and comforted, your body started to go into like this fetal position, like your limbs just naturally started to like move into a fetal position. As you got into that fetal position, I felt this energy begin to speak and say, you're ready to be born. 222 on the time. And it was like one person, like one grandmother was like a doula helping you be birthed. And the other grandmother was pregnant with you. So it's like the tub energy turned into you being inside the womb, being birthed. And you may have been finding yourself taking more baths or wanting to take more baths. And it's because right now, the bath is the portal between you and your subconscious and the other side. The birds didn't come until I started recording. So their presence is definitely very much so near. This season you're in, oh my gosh. So it's two, are those male or female? I can't tell if it's male or female. It's two cardinals. They flew off together, but they're the same. They look like they could be both, like, because I know the female, it has the brown. Okay, no, yeah, those are two females. Wow. Yeah, so both your grandmothers are literally outside my window as cardinals, and they wanted to make themselves known. Okay, grandmothers, I feel you. So one of your grandmother's energy, which is like the grandmother, she's the one who birthed your energy into this new world that you've been birthed into, this new energy, this new frequency, this new timeline of that sort of what it is that you've been birthed into. And it's like the water was your portal. So you have been reborn again, but like your great grandmother was like the doula that helped with the birthing of the process. So the things that she went through aided in you reaching the point that you're at right now. No stone unturned is what I'm hearing. No stone unturned is what I keep hearing. So leave no stone unturned. Don't leave anything up for chance of some sort. Yeah, you got the 10 of coins that's coming out. So you are literally stepping, like, it's something about your frequency. You're on a strong frequency of wealth at this time. And it's like the ancestral team that you have with you on this frequency, they support you the long way. 9 of baskets, because it was always supposed to be you. And you finally accepted it. You finally said out loud and accepted it. Your grandmothers want you to know that you are on the frequency of literally this prosperity. 10 of coins and 9 of baskets. You were just born onto a new frequency. But it's like you keep shifting frequencies, and it's something about with the energy of right now. This shift is still a part, like I'm seeing like a rolling shift. So for example, most companies, and this is a part of the systems theory, so you're not supposed to create all the changes and stuff, you know what I'm saying, at the same time. You want to ease into everything, right? So this gives a vibe of things, you were easing into everything. So the first part of the shift, so it's like phase 1, right? Phase 1 was the implantation of the seed. When we think about the pregnancy process, right? And then you have the phase of, remember, you were being developed, and I felt the energy of you turning into fetal position as if you were ready to be born. So you were no longer just floating and, you know, in the tub doing whatever. You turned into a fetal position, and then you were inside of a womb. So this gives a vibe of you are in the second phase, and this phase is birth. And I don't even think it's normal for birds to like have eggs at this time, but it's something about you seeing bird eggs or something. Baby, the birds are out. I keep hearing in my head, if this world were mine. If this world were mine, I'd make you a king. So you just got birthed into a new world with new characters. Welcome to a season where your grandmothers are bringing new characters into your life because you asked for, oh my gosh. 10 of knives in reverse. You fell down, you was down, you went through the down. This next season of what you're walking into, now I'm hearing them say, we can't promise you that you're never gonna fall, hit walls. It's all about how you get through it. But they want you to know, you up. The 10 of knives that had you down, no more. No more. No more. You got the Hierophant, you learned. And this is giving a vibe of, as I'm hearing them in this side of myself and I'm channeling at the same time, how each parent gets better with each birth. Like, usually, you know, with the first child, they could be, you know, a little nervous and they want to do everything. You know, it's like they do a lot of unnecessary stuff sometimes too, right? With the first child. Seeing this Hierophant come out with the pink, it just feels this energy of knowing what you're doing now. Like, seriously, I understand it now. Ouch. You understand it now. Yeah, you hit yourself and you understand it now. You understand it now. So grandmothers, what is with this Hierophant? It's something about this color pink. A lot of you all may have been feeling drawn to the color pink more. And you may have even been feeling drawn to connect with like certain like practices of, you know, the practice of your grandmother and your great-grandmother of some sort. And it's something about you keeping a detached but attached connection at the same time as you channel to connect with them. The pink is also seen as being very welcoming, friendly, feminine. And that's the birthing. You are the creator. You're the next empress. You know how the energy, they just said that, you know, parents typically get better with each birth, with each child. So it's like you're the third generation. It was your great-grandmother, then it was your grandmother, and then now it's you. For this thing that you're called to do, for this thing that you've been birthed to tap into. I'm hearing it wasn't normal for women to do this at this time. So it connects to something that your great-grandmother and grandmother weren't able to do or allowed to do at that time in their life, but they did it. And now you have things a little bit simpler. It's giving a vibe of like a spiritual trust fund. You know, all those nights that your grandmother prayed for you, even when you didn't talk, even when you may have not needed the prayers, right? It's like you have this plethora of energy and the ethers available to you. Like, you know, how people can start college funds for babies when they're babies. And so when they turn 18, they can use that money and don't have to worry about, you know, paying out of pocket for college, like that type of thing. All right, grandmothers, what do you have, babies? I'm hearing cry if you need to, but I can't stand to hear you. That's the wrong thing to do. That's that Drake song. But when you think about the birthing process, there's tears. And a lot of times it becomes harder on the person giving birth when they're in compromising positions when they give birth. Because, you know, the body naturally is meant to give birth standing up in a way where gravity assists with the process. But the medical field a lot of times is a business, and they can't make as much money by telling you that you need it for the pain if they're giving you the least painful option. And that's why a lot of people get doulas. Some of you all may be looking into becoming a birth doula, okay? Like, I know I have my training on death doula, but a lot of this is giving birth doulas. You may have had a great-grandmother who was like a birth doula or a midwife, actually. But I feel like that would be on the other side. No, some of y'all, this was your great-grandmother, too. Because that's why she's helping your grandmother with the birth. I need to stop questioning when they give me messages. I apologize for questioning you. And that may be part of your energy with this birth as well. You're not questioning when you see things. You're not questioning when you feel things, when you notice things. I'm hearing confuse the people. And the first thing I got as a vision was like not having a gender reveal or anything like that when it comes to what you're doing and what you're prepping and creating and walking into. Let it be a surprise. Let the birth be a surprise. Let it just be. You have the 9 of Knives and the 5 of Wands in the reverse. So 9 of Knives and the 5 of Wands in the reverse. It's giving a vibe of no longer fighting yourself. no longer feeling stuck. Some of you all, you probably were having like more like difficult dreams and nightmares, and now you're, you know, you vibing. Because something is not as difficult as it once seemed that it was. And that's because you now see it from a different angle. And even within this, with the 9 of Knives and the upright, doesn't it look like he's preparing to be birthed? Like as his head is in the inside of the couch, as if he's preparing to go through some type of portal or some type of canal. And even with this 5 of Wands, it's like they're fighting over things that it's enough of. So they didn't even really need to fight. So it's like this energy of getting away from lack. And as I say that, the sun is coming out brighter. You have so much available to you, and you need to see it, tap into it. But your grandmothers are definitely with you. I'm hearing, can we talk for a minute? Now she just flew off when I said that. You know what? Oh, and both of them flew off as soon as I called out the first one, the second one flew off the tree. It gives me the vibe of as soon as you call, they come running. Call my name, I'll come running. I'm hearing never too busy now too. What is his name? Never too busy for you. I'm never too busy. Kenny Lattimore? Is that who sings that? That's beautiful. 'Cause you have the Ace of Wands. This is giving action. You're an active co-creator. And this new season that you're in, your grandmother and your great-grandmother are guiding forces with this rebirth that you're going through right now. I keep hearing, just call my name and I'll come running. You had the Hangman. Something that felt like, because some of you all may, even be feeling like, oh my gosh, I was like overdue, in the womb, and why did it take so long? Like, some of you all could have been in that type of space. But it's like there's no resistance to your birth, because I'm hearing they're doing it right. They're doing it in a way that it's best on you and your nervous system. Can you imagine the stress that come on babies that are birthed in some of these ways and positions? It's like you're being introduced to stress, and then they beating your ass as soon as you come to, like, you can't do something else to get my attention. Why the first thing I'm introduced to is pain? There's another way you can introduce and get my nervous system connected to life. It's something to think about. You're about to walk into so much information. Like, different things have been showing themselves to you. The color pink and the colors red and yellow are very strong. You have the 7 of Wands, but it's in the reverse, and this is giving a vibe of letting your guards down, but then the Fool is in the reverse. letting your guards down, and there's something that you may have felt like you had to start over, but you don't. You just need to kind of like revamp it and like remove some of your energy from it. You just need to remove yourself and revamp it. I love this energy though. This feels like the next wave, the next generation. Anything else for your baby? You have Oya with protection, and we just had the Seven of Wands, which connects to protection. So it's like you can put your guards down and put that energy that you may have been focusing on. Let me do these protection spells, and let me do this return to sender, and let me do that. Like, you have a natural protection from your ancestors, especially if you have a connection to Oya, okay? And it's like there's certain things that you don't have to do. You naturally have it in you. You have like this natural protection from your ancestors. And it's something about taking that energy that you use so much on like protection and put it into what you're creating. And you're going to see a lot of things magnify even more. You have alchemy coming out with choices. So it's something about you becoming an alchemist. You're creating, you know, this is like a chemistry flask thingy. Or is this like a bong to smoke with? I don't know. But it gives me the vibe of chemistry. And with this alchemy and choices, it's like you're cooking up something, you're creating something, you're doing something. Allow it to flourish. Allow it to continue, you know what I'm saying, building. I'm hearing you're mixing the perfect ingredients, the perfect formula. Oh, this is so beautiful. I said, this is so beautiful. And it was like, and my baby is too. So y'all grandmother said, y'all are beautiful. That she wants you to know that you are beautiful. Like, I'm seeing her want to like pinch your cheeks. You know, like, give me them cheeks. Give me them cheeks. He's so cute. Give me them cheeks. Give me them cheeks. Okay, that's what this is giving. You have the dance portal with let go at the bottom of the deck. Give me one more card. Okay, great grandmother specifically. Okay, she said go to a different deck. She don't want that deck. She said leave that to the younger folk. Leave that to the younger folk. Just call my name and I'll come running. She says there's an inheritance, but this feels like an inheritance of information and gifts. So you're the one who inherited the same gifts. Your gifts are inherited. You are not crazy. This is something that's been passed down, okay? They even try to make them feel like they were a little bit, but it's because they couldn't be controlled. Clues in the music playlist. So pay attention to the songs, the music that was coming out on, I guess, what I was singing too. But then also the music that randomly shuffle and you find yourself hearing as you're out inside of like stores and stuff. All right, can I have one more? She said no. Okay. She really meant no. Okay, I went to try to get another deck and it literally just did its big one. So we just gonna let that before it causes a problem. Okay, grandmother, do you have any energy for your baby? Let's do a butterfly effect. She said pull a butterfly effect. We have not pulled a butterfly effect in a minute. It's a butterfly effect. It's a butterfly effect. Effect. Time to change some energy. Change some energy. Time to check your energy. Check your energy. I'm checking my energy, working on an inner me. No longer focused on the enemy. My energy clean, my prosperity. It's already in me. It's in me. Walking away from self-doubt. No longer craving a cloud. Heavy on my healing, removing what's not for me. All right. You got 15-15. Listen, Linda. Sometimes it takes people a while to grasp what you are saying and the wisdom that is found within it. This is a reminder that you are right. What you are feeling, saying, or doing is in this moment is solidified with the universe. So your grandmother wanted to remind you that everyone is not going to understand, and don't let other people's understanding have a strong effect on what you do and how you do it. Because when something is given to you, it's given to you, love. Okay? That is the energy. That is the energy. Let me pull you a butterfly affirmation, and then we're going to close out. Okay, 2 of them came out. The first one, when I don't know what is happening, I choose to be curious and excited about what is going to be. And that's the sense of staying in flow, staying in flow. Every dark night must turn into a bright new morning. And that gives the energy of birth. Because when you're inside the womb, it's dark in there. It's very much so dark in there. Everything starts in darkness. You're walking into a brand new light, a new day. And this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. And so if you're interested in a personal reading, or you want to get a hold of the specials that I have going that are good until Monday, check out the link down below for the personal readings on my website. And I thank you all for being here. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.